let's see what else I want to do. I'm going to actually retreat this unit back and see if... You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to retreat this unit back to this place that I'm about to liberate. And yeah, this... You can see this cleric and 2 Amazon units is going to go for my leader. They've kind of found a way to sneak around me, so they're going to try to do that. Let's see, Yuki's unit. I'll leave Yuki's unit for a little longer. Now let me see if I can get a battle in with this Valkyrie and Cockatrice. Yes. Now I should be at the advantage since I'm in water, but the Cockatrice is a pretty good fighter all around, so we'll see what happens here. That's not a good start. That's really not a good start. That is really not a good start. Well, I will get a lot of attacks at least, so... Oh, that's a good one. So hopefully they'll add up. So I think the rest of the attacks are going to be actually, after this, my 2 octopi each get 2 attacks for the last 2 rounds, because they have that ridiculous 4 attack, which is fantastic, and they will get the win. Now, let me see if I can pause really quickly. Well, that Valkyrie got bumped back, and I think they're going to try taking a different route, so I'm going to move back a little ways, and I gotta get this unit in position to intercept anyone that comes near. So there's a liberation, and I will also pull a card, a Hermit, which is good, give me 2 intellect, and it's good a card to use in battle. Although I think I have too many cards, so I'm going to ditch... I'll ditch a Hierophant. I don't really need it. Hierophant will put enemies to sleep, which is okay, but not very good. On the battlefield. No, I guess I wasn't considering that. Alright, Yuki, the time has come for you to engage in more fighting. So now, as much as I don't want it to happen, my Lord unit will have to engage this cleric. Well, actually my other unit's coming around pretty quickly. Oh, good. That's kind of lucky, actually. My low alignment unit will get to fight them. I'm actually going to wait here. And now that I think about it, I am going to use up one of these tarot cards. Judgment. I think that's an ice attack, which will hit that cleric pretty hard. Oh, we'll just go with it. So this will help soften them up. So hopefully, there we go. There's the cleric down. So the rest of these guys will fall pretty easily. I just didn't want to win a battle but not eliminate the unit, which would result in these guys running into my leader, which I would not want. Surely I have enough tech to take him out. There's one. Okay, so just one of my fighters has to connect. There we go. Last shot. I got 4 levels up. So now I'm going to have my Lord follow my my other clearance unit. In fact, I'll actually have you move back because I don't have any units getting really close to that other town. That Valkyrie is going to wait there to try and gain some health. It's not a bad strategy. Let's see what we have here. Got a wizard and a hellhound. That could actually be kind of a problem. Things I don't have. He's starting to try to advance over here, and I don't have any healers. I'm actually going to send my octopus unit back. And bring my Valkyrie in closer. So at least that way, one unit can fight while the other one rests in the town. Yuki should be able to take these guys out pretty quickly. These should be higher alignment guys, so it should be easier for me to kill in the day. Again, it goes back to that whole having both high and low alignment has huge advantages over having just one type of alignment. I really wanted that nightmare to hit, though. This will be easy to win, but hard to eliminate everybody. Nope, nope, maybe not. That's a pretty good hit. Alright, good. And we'll keep on advancing to give my leader unit a little bit of cushion. I'm going to take... let's see here. I'll move Yuki over here. We'll see if we can get units to cover each bridge. So now that I have this unit still and in the water, it should force fights in the water, which hopefully will be to my advantage. Although I am a little worried about fighting a wizard. We'll see how this goes. And a hellhound at night, that's no good either. Hermit would do a lot of damage to that hellhound. I'm gonna wait a little bit to see how hard everything's. Yeah, 6 damage. So yeah, that's why it's a good idea to wait for that tarot. The fireball, depending on who he hits. Okay, he's going for my leader, so he's not going to have enough attacks to kill me completely. And that hellhound is just completely whiffing. So even though that hellhound will get 3... Oh, unless I kill him first. The octopuses will get more attacks still. 2 against that wizard, which is really good. So now, with a weaker... what's the word I'm looking for? Unit leader. Actually... I'm actually gonna leave him. I think... I won't move, though. Wait. With a weaker unit leader, I might have a better shot against that wizard. This whole unit is high alignment. It's only going to get 4 attacks, so I think that'll be a good unit for my octopuses to go up against, since they won't be able to get any back row attacks in against my beast man. That's a pretty formidable amount of damage. It was good that ice field missed, because now my heal can go to my fighter, because that giant is actually doing a fair amount of damage. So now 60 should be more than that giant is capable of doing for this fight. Although he will get the last attacks in 30. Let's see, that damaged him. So that cleric can take 1 more ice field too. This would be a very tough one to win if I fought it again, but I don't know if I'll have to. No, I'm going to move, and I'm actually going to have my Lord fight these units because a Wizard will be low alignment, which will be good. So I'm going to move Yuki off to where hopefully her unit doesn't have to fight, and I'll move Johanna in. Strategy's getting kind of tricky here. So now we have our Valkyrie, and she's fighting a Witch and an Octopus. Octopus is our mid alignment, Witch is our low alignment. So this is a nice group to go up against. I don't know if I want to... You know what? I don't want to kill the leader too quickly. I'm going to go for strong. Because frankly, I'd prefer to finish this unit off. Bolt's nice in this case with the Valkyrie because I think that's the weakest magic, or that's an Octopus's biggest weakness. Now we see the Witch ability is to stun, and she got a good stun off. She can stun 3 people. So if I hadn't been hit, that Griffin wouldn't have woken up again. However, that Witch, the Octopus is in the back row, so we only get 2 tentacles instead of 4. Just kind of a nice part about playing against these earlier level units is they're not ideally set. So I'm going to move back a little bit. And now, for some reason, he's retreating with his knight and fighters. I don't know why that is. He came up to that point and then he's going backwards. Okay, so now my Lord will have his first fight for this battle. And hopefully he'll be able to knock some of these guys out. See, Lons is the more metallic, black colored knight because he's a special character. And a miss. Well, my knights will be able to take him out because he's going to be susceptible to physical damage, and the knights will do quite a bit of that. Lons will get both kills too, which is good because it'll up his alignment, which is very important. So he can someday become a paladin, which is a fantastic unit. So now I finally got this guy to meet with my Octopus. Like I said, he's going to have a grand total of 4 attacks, and on the water, it should not be a problem. There went 1. Went 2, 1 whole damage. 3, 1 whole damage. Now that's all of his attacks, and the only thing left is for my octopi to just go crazy. I'm going to pause here and get this recording done. This is going to have to be a several part video, I'm afraid. So let's see here. Get this recording done, and I'll pause, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back, and hopefully I can get this game done pretty shortly, because kind of taking a little while on this level, so hopefully I can finish it up soon. Okay, so all my units are moved. Oops. I want to get my Lord into the city. Now, for whatever reason, everybody seems to want to try to take on these 2 guys. So that's why it's always good to have a wide spread of units. Let's see here. Hellhound and Beastman. Okay. So unless I'm on land, this should work out pretty well. And I am on land. Well, still got a pretty good chance anyway. 29, so I really need to... This is no good. I'm going to have to use a tarot card because use a priestess to get my wild man enough health that he won't get killed right here, because that would have killed him. So Okay, good. I was going to say all I need is one of these octopuses to land, and it did. So that is really enough for him for now. I'm going to move him back to that town so he can get healed up. And this should be a pretty good win for me. Hopefully the witch doesn't get too good of a stun off. It'd be nice for that Ianuki to hit too. Okay, good. Missed my samurai. So hopefully this will work. Good. Yeah. Not as good as I'd hope, but that should put me over the top. So that'll be just about the last attack. Yep. Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do with this unit because I have a lot of area to cover with her now. So I think I'm going to at least hit that Beastman with the Hellhound. Strength card, that's pretty good. Yep. Strong in the front, weak in the back. All stuff I've said already. Peace will return this land. Alright, well, that unit's in pretty good shape, so I'm going to charge ahead with them. Yuki's weak, so I'll put Yuki in town and move my lord out to cover this flank. Yeah, that's all my units too. I'm not forgetting anyone. It's just us. Now hopefully I can get some damage in on this Hellhound and maybe even get my octopuses back into play. The problem with this is my obviously my Griffin is taking every single hit, which is not very good. Yeah, and unfortunately I'm fighting with a low alignment unit with a high alignment unit during the day, and that does not help me at all. I'm getting such insanely little damage with my Bolt and Ianuki, as well as the Amazon. Did still win though, which is good. Now, I hate doing this, but since I don't have another High Sky unit to go up against right now, I'm going to run both of my units back to the safety of a city. So then I will be able to heal them. So even though... Oh, I guess that one didn't quite get behind my clearing unit. Even though they're pretty much behind, I'll still be able to catch up to them because my High Sky unit is so fast. That would have been a pretty good fight for my Lord unit to fight. Nice low alignment witch. Let's see who we have now. Alright, I'm going to see if I can get my octopuses, even though it'll be on land, to fight first, because it's against a high alignment. Okay, good, and I did, barely. A high alignment unit. Even if it is on land, they'll be swinging at my octopuses first. So just having them in front of my wild man will help shield him against damage. And they might... Well, they probably won't have enough attacks to do any real damage. You can see each of those guys has one attack because they're in the back row, and each of my octopuses has 4. So that'll actually be a good unit to fight with for now because the octopuses are at good health and none of these remaining units can hit a back row character very well. So on land, I might lose this one. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, it's to be expected. My octopuses will fight very badly. Well, this kind of sums up why I like Hellhounds so much. So a loss will push him back, but that's okay because hopefully he can intercept this knight, who will have a hard time moving on the water. I really wanted to wait until daytime to fight this leader because I know he's low alignment, but I may not be afforded that chance. Alright, this will be good. A good fight. I have characters that can do a lot better on land. And that makes a big difference. That's a better hit. So this should be one right here. It's really neat how much alignment affects strategy if you're doing it correctly. Having these guys, like for instance, these guys fight high alignment units, and my other one fight low alignment units. So now it's just octopus from here, and I think we'll have enough to win. Hitting very well in water. I'll do it. I'm actually going to move these guys to this town. And these guys are basically all healed, so they will also take on this boss. In fact, I can have my lord fight as well, even though this boss will be, well, I don't know what it is yet, 2 wizards in the back. They could potentially really do a number on my lord, so I'm not going to have him fight. I'm going to have him move. These guys could be set specifically to leader. Alright, well, I think we'll try it out and see what we can do here. So I'm going to converge on this leader. How dare you rebel against the Empire? No, I think I'll fight. So now this boss, I believe, is a wild man. You can see him in the front, the Viking-looking character, which is a low alignment fighter. So we'll see who these wizards, his wizards, are set to attack. They might be on leader. Nope, they're on weak. Well, I really forgot to set my tactics as well. I do want to take out the boss because as soon as the boss is taken out, it's all done. This fighter will probably get killed in the course of fighting, but since all I really have to do is take the boss out, and I have a lot of units to do that with, I can accept losing a unit once or twice. He'll be healed back up again when we go on to the next map. so I won't have to revive him between maps. Yeah, that's a lot of damage right there. Oh, and I did take him out already. Good shot. You can see he's badly positioned and very vulnerably. Having 2 wizards helps him out, though. And I have liberated Jindark, and I will get a good deal more money since I've liberated more towns. I'll get a good deal more bonus money. Yeah, 35,000. That's about almost 6 times the last level. Alright, I'm going to pause for just a second and check my walk. Alright, I'm going to pause for just a second and check my walkthrough. There's one more city I have to revisit. Alright, now I just have a little cleanup work to go in Sharom. And since I've beaten this map already, you'll notice that the borders of Sharom comes up instead of a scene and a title. And I'm not going to deploy anyone else because there won't be any enemies coming because I've already defeated the boss. So I'm just going to go through. Of course, I'm speeding this up with the emulator. They're saying, asking if I found this other city, and they said there's a treasure because they're waiting to give it to a true hero. But of course, I got that item at that other temple, the hero star, to show that I am a true hero. So they say we are depending on you for peace. We present to you this gnomish nugget, and they're looking for the peaceful return to the land. I got a nugget, and now I'm going to go back to the main map, wherever that is. There, return to map, and then in my unit screen I'll actually have items, and I can actually sell from here the nugget because there's really nothing to be done with this. So as you can see, that's a good chunk of money that almost doubles my money, so a good reason to go back to cities. Alright, well, I'll end this episode here, and next time we will have another look at our units, and we're going to go to Sharom District, which will be the next map. And until next time, I hope you enjoyed the video, and this has been Quick Brown Fox 42.